Hello guys, welcome to your reading. So, I just got done doing a vlog and I'm trying to work on my storytelling skills. Well, you know what, one step at a time. And I'm just gonna try to be consistent about it for at least 100 videos and then actually look back on my videos and modify them. And anyways, enough of my noise. Here's what you know. Someone's here is, fortune's on the way. You got abundance, you see the devil here, he's gonna run over, these obstacles gonna be removed from your path. You got all these like spirit guides watching over you. Some of us here might be going through a Kundalini awakening with the serpent right here. And I know it takes time. I heard it takes roughly between 2 to 3 years. Your life falls apart, but then it gets put back together in some way, shape, and form. It's almost like someone's watching you or something. Again, you'll have the knowledge and wisdom and intuition with these animals here holding books and, the Sphinx representing, again, that guardian with that sword protecting you, and it's giving you the knowledge to protect yourself during this time. Whatever you're working on, like what I'm doing, it's going to prosper. It's going to take time. I've only been doing content creating, with one of my channels for not even a year, and this one I've been doing for just less than a month or a month, and it seems like it's growing. Again, like whatever you're working on, whatever job if you're seeking out like a better job and you're putting the work into it, you're working on the business, just keep on going, one foot over the other. It's better to take little steps than no steps. It's better to take a step back than take no steps. Sometimes we got to take a step back to kind of reflect on what we need to do next. If you're in this delay, just remember it's all temporarily. The wheel's going to turn, like the wheel of fortune here. It's going to work in your favor. You got this. Like I said, it seems like to me, you got the knowledge, and it seems like it's going to turn. The wheel's going to turn. You're going to gain momentum. You're going to find this connection real soon about what you need. With the 3 pyramids in the back, just focusing on aligning yourself with the body, mind, and spirits. The wisdom and knowledge is coming your way, whether it be a person or that inner work, giving you that momentum to grow that wisdom or gaining that wisdom. You guys got that. Got this. Yeah, because we're eventually, we're going to cut through anything that no longer serves us, and then we're going to pour into ourselves. Yeah, I believe there's going to be a new moon soon. During new moons and full moons is when we need to start releasing. Some of us here might need to do that when that time comes. This is a timeless reading, so when you find it, it's meant for you. And the person here, blindfolded, we're going to finally let go. When we're practicing that meditation, we're going to let go of those like past thoughts, or we're going to integrate it into our life. We're going to live with it. Some of that stuff you can't really get rid of. If you can, then you're Buddha or Jesus Christ. Whatever one resonates with you. And with the robe here, the white robe, it represents, purity. You're cleansing yourself. You're cleansing yourself of this conflicts. Like I said, when cleansing, I'm talking about integrating, possibly. If you're able to, again, remove it, that's awesome. Yep, here we go. Some of us here, during the full moons and new moons, our intuition gets stronger. And some of us here are high priestess here, psychics. We have, we're strongly intuitive. And whatever we're working on, with the Wheel of Fortunes, trust your intuition here, because with the fruits here, it's going to grow into something wonderful. Again, it's going to take time, and I recommend not trying to rush the process, because it might collapse. Just follow the flow. Don't resist. Again, you have this book here, the knowledge, the wisdom. It's going to get you where you need to be at. Just trust the process. Look at that, like people are just going to flow into you, especially with those 3 pyramids in the back, mind, body, and spirits. It may not seem so certain right now just because it seems like everything's kind of dried up like this desert over here. But again, when you least expect it, there's going to be someone there who's going to bear you news or a message that's going to help you with what you're working on, with your abundance. Just take little steps, or if not, take a step back. It's better to do some kind of, there's times for pauses, and then there's times for movement. I know it sounds contradicting when I say, the pause and earlier about doing nothing, but the one thing I recommend that, I wouldn't say it's doing nothing, it's actually doing neither nothing or something, is meditation. I always emphasize that in all my readings, because that's what's going to shape your reality. It's been shaping my reality. It's been helping me a tremendous amount. And I highly recommend taking little micro meditations, build up from 5 minutes till 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and 20 minutes. Do it when your mind's the most calm. Highly recommend before you have your cup of coffee to meditate. Yeah, because with this wisdom, we're gonna, again, like that earlier with the 2 of Swords here, we're purging ourselves, and it's gaining momentum of releasing that, with that wind blowing here on the trees, we're going to get through this. Our roots are really growing into the ground right here. Like nothing's going to break us anymore. We are protected. Yep. Last card. 10 of Pentacles. Again, with the Wheel of Fortunes. Like whatever you're working on. Again. With the High Priestess here. Let me see. Yep. Okay. Again, this confirms what I said earlier about the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever you're working on, it's going to prosper. It's going to bear fruits. Abundance coming in. You're going to have connections that are going to help you. With this river right here, you're flowing through. Wherever you're thinking about going to, whatever location you're thinking about going to that feels right, I would say follow your gut and follow your heart feeling. Because that feeling is going to lead you to this prosperity. Again, like it might be taking some time with the Knight of Wands here, gain that momentum or slowly receiving that like knowledge and wisdom. But as long as you're meditating, you got this. And then with the Duality card, we're shedding that. And then with the High Priestess, we're very intuitive. Page of Wands, we're going to bump into someone or overhears someone that's going to resonate with us to get that knowledge. Then Nine of Swords, we're let go in these things that no longer serve us, and then Ten of Pentacles, it's going to prosper. Thank you guys. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye for now.